Welcome back to the channel, guys. Another video in the top 5 team needs. And I said in the first video, free agency, it could be free agency or draft. You're going to fill some of these needs in free agency. These are just needs. You could fill 1, 2, none of these positions in free agency. Sign your own guys, what have you. This is just a list. This is for fun, guys. So number 5 for the Baltimore Ravens. I think the best team in the division. Them and the Cincinnati Bengals. And if the Browns find a quarterback, possibly them. Number 5 is going to be secondary help, corner, safety. They need some help there. A lot of free agents, a lot of older guys. Number 4 is going to be linebacker. They need that bad. They lost a lot last year. They're going to lose more this year. Number 3 is going to be defensive line. 2 is going to be some tight end help. 1 is going to be some more receiver help. You have a couple guys, need another guy. Your quarterback's good as long as he stays healthy. Would like to see them let him throw the ball more and not run him as much. I'm tired of seeing him getting hurt. I don't want him to get hurt. I want him to play until he's 40. That's my only issue with that. But, yeah, they got their quarterback. That's not a question. Need some help on defense. Need some on the offensive line. Those are my top 5 for the Baltimore Ravens in this year's free agency and draft. So let's go to the next team. Cincinnati Bengals. Number 5 could be safety for the Cincinnati Bengals. This is your Super Bowl team that almost were Super Bowl champions. They were just in the Super Bowl. So number 5 could be safety with the uncertainty of Jesse Bates. They might franchise tag him. But you could use another safety to pair with him. Corner, you could use another corner. 3 would be defensive line, some more help at tackle and at edge rusher. 2, another receiver or tight end for Joe Burrow, another weapon. And number 1, without a question, without a doubt, is going to have to absolutely be offensive line. You got one offensive lineman that's any good, and that's Jonah Williams from Alabama, draft pick from a couple years ago. Got drafted in the same draft as Joe Burrow. You need guards, center, right tackle. You need some help free agency and draft. You can fix that. That needs to be fixed. 70 sacks in 2 seasons is not going to cut it, guys. That guy's not going to last. He's already been hurt twice now, coming off another injury in the Super Bowl. If it wasn't a Super Bowl, he might have been out some time. So you got to get that offensive line fixed is the top priority in free agency and the draft for the Cincinnati Bengals if you want to get back to the playoffs, win the division again, compete against the Ravens, Steelers, Browns, and the rest of the AFC, which is only getting better with the Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, all those teams. Broncos going to get better. The Bills, the Jets are going to get better. The Patriots are back in the thick of it as usual. AFC, very, very deep. Jacksonville's only going to get better. Indianapolis will surely get better. Houston will get better. AFC is going to be a monster next couple years. So Cincinnati Bengals got to fix that offensive line now. Get it done. Protect your franchise quarterback. Get rolling. Win division. Win a Super Bowl. Be done with that. So the next team is going to be probably some of you all's favorite. That's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, apparently they're in trade. I don't see Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers. If he goes to the Steelers, they're an instant Super Bowl contender, for sure. because he can still move around and all. But top 5 needs, you need safety help, need some defensive line help. You're getting old there. Could use another tight end, number 3, even though you got Pat Freiermuth. Number 2, linebackers. You could use some more help there. And number 1 is going to be quarterback, obviously. Whether it's Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Dwayne Haskins, Jameis Winston, whoever you decide to sign, it's going to be quarterback, offensive line are the top 2 priorities in free agency for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That offensive line is atrocious. It's crap. Only one worse is the Cincinnati Bengals. You got to get an offensive line and a quarterback for sure. You know, you've got enough secondary pieces, linebackers, defensive line, offensive line, and quarterback are your top 3 needs. Got to get that fixed, guys, or you're not going to make the playoffs. You're not going to win a bunch of games. Just that simple. So that's for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And as for the last team, who I think has one of the more talented teams and doesn't need a whole lot, honestly, except one thing. The Cleveland Browns. I mean, you guys got a good defensive line. You got a pretty damn good secondary. We'll go over top 5 picks for free agency and draft needs. 5 is going to be a safety, you could argue. Okay. 4 would be getting some help on defensive line for Myles Garrett. You could argue that. 3 could be offensive line, some offensive line help. 2, receiver for sure. Free agency draft, you can fix that problem. Number 1, without a doubt, Baker Mayfield's not cutting it. Maybe you can trade him. Who knows? But I don't think that's the answer. Doesn't seem like that's the answer. So you got to get yourself a quarterback. Other than that, you really don't have a bunch of needs on any of the other positions. You could use some help on the other positions. More so receiver and quarterback. You definitely need help. Tight end, maybe. You could use tight ends. But you can get that in the draft. It's a pretty good deep class for tight ends this year. But quarterback's got to be your biggest problem. It's got to be your biggest need right now. You've got to find a quarterback. No doubt about it. You've got to find a quarterback. Because I don't think Baker Mayfield is going to cut it. So let me know what you guys think. All those teams, all those needs. You got some suggestions that are different. Like, subscribe, comment, hit notifications. Like this video. Need you guys' help. Can't do it without you. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next video.